Hi, I'm Tom from NRS Healthcare, and with Diabetes Awareness Week coming up, we're speaking to Lex about the Freestyle Libre. Hi.
Hi.
So, what is it?
So basically the Freestyle Libre is a sensor that you put onto the back of your arm, and it's about the size of a £2 coin.
Mm-hmm.
So what it does is basically monitors your the sugar levels in your blood continuously over a 24-hour period for 14 days.
Why do you need one exactly?
So I have type 1 diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes a lot of time and commitment and monitoring to actually monitor the amount of sugar a person has in their blood, whether you have type 1 or type 2 diabetes. The Freestyle Libre system is something that can actually make life really a lot easier for people who are being diagnosed with diabetes.
So, how do you put one on? What does it even look like?
So I'm wearing one today. So it looks just like that. It's really small.
It looks like just like a button, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It basically sticks on with an adhesive.
Mm-hmm. And how long does that last for?
So it lasts for 2 weeks,
Okay.
and you don't take it off in that time. But when you're putting it on, it's really, really easy. It takes like less than 5 minutes.
Right.
It all comes as part of a pack.
Mm-hmm.
And then you basically take the sensor out, and also it comes with a special fixing device. So you put the sensor into the fixing device and then use the fixing device on your arm, push it down, and it should just click on.
You've used then the Freestyle Libre a few times. What are the benefits in general of using one?
So generally speaking, you don't have to test your blood as much by finger pricking, so it reduces that.
Yeah.
It also provides you with a visual aid. So like I said before, you can scan the Freestyle Libre with the handheld monitor, and it will give you a graph, so you can see how your blood sugars vary on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
The scanning sensor also shows just how much your results are trending up and down, so you can identify patterns where maybe you need to increase your insulin or decrease your insulin in order to keep your sugars level. It is supposed to be waterproof in up to 1 metre of water for 30 minutes. So, those are sort of like the general benefits of using the system. You can buy them privately through the official website, but the company who make the Freestyle Libre system, I believe they're called Abbott, they're currently not receiving new customer orders purely due to stock issues, because it's been really popular.
Yeah.
The sensor is really expensive. You're looking at sort of £50 for one sensor.
And that lasts 2 weeks?
And that lasts 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So because of the expense, there's been a lot of petitioning to get the Freestyle Libre system onto the NHS on like a repeat prescription. And that did actually come into effect on the 1st of November last year. However, offering the Freestyle Libre on the NHS is at the discretion of your county council.
Right.
So not every council has made the Freestyle Libre available on the NHS.
How has it benefited you personally?
So diabetics, generally speaking, are usually offered a blood test called a HbA1c. So they're basically given this as a way for the medical staff to monitor and have a recording of how your blood sugars are changing over a period of time. So 8 months ago, my HbA1c, I was told by the hospital, was at 9.4 millimoles per litre, which is pretty high.
Okay.
But that really shocks me, because I was looking at my daytime readings and they looked completely fine. So I didn't know why my HbA1c had come back so high. Anyway, the nurse suggested that I do this trial with the Freestyle Libre System, and when I came to the end of that trial, the data showed that although my daytime blood sugar levels were relatively level, overnight they were insanely high. They were really, really high. So I checked changed my insulin levels overnight, and since I've done that, my last checkup said that I was at 7.6 millimoles per litre.
That's a good decrease.
It was a really good decrease. So without the Freestyle Libre system, I wouldn't have been able to know that unless I'd done it manually. So to get those results, I would have had to wake up every 4 hours during the night, test my blood sugars by pricking my finger, and then make a manual record of it, which just would have been insane to do.
Yeah.
So the Freestyle Libre has really sort of helped improve not only my physical health but also my mental health, because now I realise that my blood sugars are on a much more level basis, which makes me feel better in myself.
Good.